going on, YouTube? Happy Friday. So I said I was going to do a review on this the ProCat rod and reel. It's a combo that Academy sells for 60 bucks. I think it's kind of their house brand they're going with. The rod I really like. It's a 7-foot medium heavy rod. It's been great. I do like that. I have not caught nothing huge on it, but so far it's held up really great. I could easily see, maybe a 30-pound catfish or 30-pound fish. I could see it easily handling it. It's in good shape. I like that. The reel, on the other hand, I'm not a big fan of that. So it has some design flaws. So if you have your drag tightened up too much, you can't press the button to release the spool. I mean, it's impossible. I mean, I am putting everything into it. You cannot get it if it's too tight, and it's not insanely tight. It's not like it's battened down all the way, but that's the flaw. So that's one flaw. The other flaw is this setting right here to tighten your spool without getting a wrench or something after a pair of pliers, and I don't believe in doing that, because all I just do is gum this up and make it not work very well, or even strip it. So I have this hand tight and as tight as I can get. I can't get no tighter. So when I took it to the beach and I was casting out in the surf, I'd walk probably 30-40 yards into the surf and then cast it, and walk it back. And every single time as I was walking back, I was picking a rat's nest out of it. There's no amount of, settings you can do to it just to get it tighter, and I use my thumb to slow it down right when it hits the water. I tried everything, and probably out of the 40 casts I made that day, every single one of them was a rat's nest. So happens, I don't do a lot of surf fishing, and never do any surf fishing with this type of rod again, or casting with this thing again, because you can't stop the rat's nest from happening. Lucky for me, I use this strictly in my kayak. In my kayak, all I do is drop my bait down, and set it on the side of my kayak, in the rod holders, and just wait. There's no casting, so it's virtually impossible to get, rat's nest. So back onto the button with the button, the release button. You have to loosen your drag in order to get this to undo. So once you get it loosened, then it easily undoes, but to me that's a major issue if you do have it. So you have to, literally, this is a joke. Oh well, here we go. You see the pin is back in. There it goes. Now look, I'll pull on the drag. It has to be that loose in order to be able to use this button and be able to cast back out and stuff. You can go probably a little bit tighter than when I have it. Let's see. I don't know how many pounds pressure that would be, but that seems to be working at it. But when I'm in my kayak, I don't want my drag real tight. You want it kind of loose, because if you do get a big fish, say a 30-pound catfish, or if you're saltwater fishing out in the kayak and stuff like that, you're got something dragging behind you. You want it loose, because if a big fish grabs it, and the drag is super tight, stuff like that, it could possibly pull it out of your hand, or it could, if you have it mounted on one of your Scotty mounts, it could literally roll you over in the surf or wherever. You can roll over easily just by the fish pulling you over. Some fish are heavy and big enough and will run hard enough that it will pull you over. So you do want your line, loose, or your drag loose. So if you do get a big fish, it won't go crazy, and this will relieve the tension between you and the fish. So all in all, the rod and reel works great for me, but do I suggest for anybody that's going to be casting a lot with it or something like that? Not at all. Save your 60 bucks. It was a $60 combo. Save it, and I really like the pins, so I think that's going to be my next investment, is getting the pin setups. I can't think of their names, but I really think I'm going to go with pins next. So anyways, it's okay. It definitely fights, it pulls in the catfish. I've never hooked into something huge, but it definitely works. But you do have to make adjustments, play with it, and it does service, only one purpose, and that's just dropping over the side. No casting with it, because it's impossible. So, well, that's what I got on that. I've been working a lot here lately. I have to work tomorrow, Saturday. I've been working 60s. I am going to get off Sunday. I will be back on Lake Houston Sunday doing another video. Then after that, the following weekend, I got to work again, and I'm going to be up in Centerville getting ready for deer season. Maybe I'll make a video of that. I don't know, but we'll see you soon. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.